Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Where are we? Midtown Paphos. We're actually in the Old Town. And this is the brand new main Old Town bus terminal. Looking very nice, very modern. Not that I'm into buses, but I understand that, you know, if you're coming here on a big bird or perhaps on a canoe and you're going to spend a week or two in Paphos, perhaps the perfect way for you to get around is on a bus. So this is the main bus terminal in the top of the Old Town, and we're going to drive from here to downtown Paphos. So perhaps if you're on foot, you'll get a bearing of just how far it is away. And of course, it's not that far. If you're on foot coming from the main harbour area, it'll take you, I'm going to say 20 minutes to be safe, depending on your fitness, obviously, but around about 20 minutes, and you will arrive at this main bus terminal. And of course, it will allow you to go all the way around. Now, what's going on here? There's some barrows in blue standing over here, two policemen, and I think they are going to stop me going down the road that I want to go on. And by the way, I am live literally today, literally. But I don't think they're going to let us go that way. They're going to let us go that way or not? Can we go this way? Are they going to let us go? Nope, they're not going to let us go that way. There we are. So, something's going on in Paphos Old Town, because there's the policeman stopping us. So there we go. We're now going to go a different route. We're going to go towards Kennedy Square, and maybe this might be the easiest way if you're walking, by the way, because of course then you'll be right at the top of the Old Town and go down the main road down towards the Paphos Harbour and promenade area. And well, we're stuck in traffic, gridlock traffic. Coming up on the right hand side is the main branch of the Bank of Cyprus. That's my bank, and I'm actually at this branch, but they don't like me very much because I haven't got any money, and they charge me $6.95 every single month, and they keep sending me letters to say there's not enough money in your account to cover the fees, but they keep on taking the money because of course they are banks. We're now being naughty boys, aren't we? We're blocking all the road. What is all this traffic, I wonder what's going on. There must be something. There's a lot of people standing down there, so as we get closer, I think we're going to find out what it is. And I can see a lot of police bikes parked up as well. So obviously there's an event or two going on. And today, because technically we're live, you're going to watch this video literally 2 hours after I've made it. And we are heading down to the Paphos Harbour because today is Sunday. Yes, it is Sunday, and it is the classic car show. So I'm going to dismount, so don't forget to come back for the next video and go for a walk around and see as it sets up and does all its preparations. And then don't forget to come back for tonight's episode, because that is going to be myself and Miss Ingrid booth. That's myself and Marika walking around looking at some of the beautiful old classic cars, and you never know, we may have a chat or two with some of the owners. Now, it appears that there are some people jogging, so it must be some kind of run or marathon or something like that, hence all the police operation and the odd ambulance parked up. Let's hope the ambulances are not required, and let's hope people get on with their run and have a great time indeed. But there's certainly people running around, and all the coffee shops around here are open and they're pretty busy. So these must be all the supporters, isn't it? And they seem to be running around an obstacle course over yonder and heading down into the Old Town. So stick with us, don't click off just yet. And of course, if you do like what you see, hit that like, click that subscribe, and don't forget to keep coming back for a little bit more of our complete and utter madness as we take you on our travels in and around Paphos on the island of love, which of course is Cyprus. Now, big shout out to some of the guys who like to watch Mr. Paul driving around Paphos. They come back for their daily Cyprus fix. Big shout out to Sir Daniel of the Mahoney, and of course his girl. The girl is always right, Lady Sherry Wright. We hope you're having a great time, and great news that your friend's pub is not underwater anymore, and now it's all been refurbished and opened, and we wish him a absolutely spectacality of a summer indeed. So people jogging around, there's no doubt about that, and there's some awards over here by the looks of it. There's big gold things, so people are going to win something. So this is the municipality of Paphos something on a sign. Of course it's in Greek, But a lot of people having a lot of fun. There's no doubt about that. Donald Duck's here as well, and Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. So there you go, live fun in downtown Paphos. And of course, if you want to keep the channel afloat, why not go and hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform? It's totally safe and it's totally secure, and that's how you could gift us that virtual coffee or two as a thank you, as a gesture of goodwill. Of course, to keep us motivated to make these little videos, especially for you. If you've got a birthday shout out, someone special in your life, an anniversary, or you just want to cheer someone up, why not hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform, gift us that coffee or two, and we'll give them that mention especially for you. You can also join us as a superstar member on the Buy Me a Coffee platform, starting off at only €10 a month. That's all it costs. I'd like to say a big thank you to one or two of our superstar members. If your name's Lady Anne-Marie, there's a Sir Michael in your life, and of course a Princess Kaylee, we're missing you like crazy, and hopefully you will find the time to come and see us in Paphos this year. Let's hope so. Big shout out to some other guys in downtown South Wales. If your name is Lord Lee and there's a honeymoon girl in your life, yes, Lady Vicky, and of course a couple of princesses, Princess Kaylee and of course Princess Layla. A big Kalimera to you. Now we're heading down the main drag from the old town of Paphos, and we're going to go straight to the Paphos harbour. It couldn't be easier if you're going to walk from the old town or to the harbour, or from the harbour to the old town. You just keep walking uphill a little bit, and of course perhaps grab yourself a bottle of water on the way, but don't worry, on the way back down you'll be able to roll down to paradise. Now look between these buildings, look over those treetops. What can we see? An awful lot of blueness. That sky, it's looking blue. The sea, you've guessed it, it's looking blue. Mr. Paul, yep, he's dressed head to toe in blue. So that must mean one thing, all that is missing is you. So come on, get yourself on a big bird or a canoe and start paddling like crazy, because Paphos, Cyprus, Marika and me, oh yeah, we're waiting especially for you. And today, hopefully, we're going to get the great honour to meet the son of one of our fabulous superstar members. He's a lord, he's got a girl in his life. They came to Paphos and got married. Who am I talking about? Lord Julian, who likes to impatiently knock on his TV screen. A big shout out to you, Lord Julian, and of course Lady Bridget. And I think today we're going to bump into your son, who happens to be a sir now. Obviously if your dad's a lord, you've got to get a title, there's no doubt about that. So hopefully we're going to bump into Sir Dave, and of course his girl, Lady Anya. I think that's how you say it, A-I-N-A. She's all the way from downtown in Poland, and I wonder, does she know my superstar, Anna, the greatest lawyer in the world? Hopefully we're going to find out that a little bit later on this afternoon. So we are now dropping down the main drag from the old town, and we're heading in the direction of the Paphos harbour. And there's a lot of roadworks going on in this area at the moment, because coming up on the left hand side they are building the Beirut University, and here it is coming up now. Some of the signs are down, so we can just get a quick glimpse of it. When it opens up, I promise you, I'll take you on a little tour of it and probably get thrown out, but we don't mind about that bit anymore, do we? Next door to that is Alpha Mega, and slowly but surely we are working our way to the downtown kid of Paphos Mall and the Mall roundabout. At that roundabout we're going to go straight over and head into Cato Paphos, and of course the promenade and the harbour area will be coming up very soon indeed. So don't click off just yet if you want to see a spectacality of a view indeed. Yes, Sir Jim, cuddle up to Lady Amanda, give her a kiss, because you very soon indeed will be getting on a big bird and jetting into downtown Paphos and having a spectacality of a holiday indeed. And that list goes on and on, by the way. The girl in charge of the show, that's our day man. She must be getting excited now, because the tickets have arrived, so that means she's coming to Paphos very soon indeed. There's another girl dancing and prancing in and around Scotland, and they're getting excited as well, because that must mean when they come back they get on a big bird and they're coming to Paphos. And of course there's a girl called Lady, oh so sweet, Caroline. She's coming as well, because Cyprus Easter is coming up very soon indeed. Look at that in front, a classic SL 500 Mercedes. I'm pretty sure that that is going to be parading its stuff in the classic car show, and that's one of my all-time favourite cars. I think it's a beautiful car, I really do. So if that's parked up later on, we'll be certainly putting the camera's eye onto that. So if you like a Mercedes SL, don't forget to come back a little bit later, and you never know, Archie Gracilla Booth might try and steal it. You never know. So this is the main road now down to the Cape of Paphos Promenade and Harbour area, pretty early in the morning, and hopefully we're going to get a insight into the car show when we get there, watch them parking up, and perhaps watch some stands being put up, people selling bits of merchandise, that kind of thing. I think Rock FM, the #1 British radio station in Paphos, is going to be there, so you never know, we might get an interesting video. So don't forget to come back for the next little episode of Marika and me. Now coming up down here is another bus terminal, by the way. If you look carefully at the rooftop of this, well, it hasn't got its roof on, has it, this Mercedes SL, you can see a blue bus, and of course that's going down to the Paphos Harbour terminal. We have 3 terminals in Paphos now, one in Paphos Harbour, one where we just started off in the Old Town, and one on Tomb of the Kings. And there's a lot of stewards around, I've noticed. Here's another one standing up, but they haven't closed this part of the road off yet. So we're going to get access to the car parking area to the rear of the harbour restaurants, and as I've said, Mr. Paul's going to go for a dismount, so don't forget to come back for that next little episode of Marika and me. There you go, a spectacality of a view indeed. Everything's blue, the sign is shining, there's brightness beaming through to our girl Lady Whitney, and of course Sir Jason in downtown South Wales. We're looking forward to seeing you when you get on that big bird, which is not far away. I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit that like, click that subscribe. Don't forget to keep coming back for a little bit more of my complete and utter madness. And please don't forget to go and hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform, or perhaps on the YouTube platform in the comments section itself, and that's how you can use a super thanks and gift us that couple of bob or 2. Stewards galore guiding the people into the classic cars, so we'll give him a nod. He's fancying that SL as well. Let's keep going to the back, and of course you're going to get a view into the blueness of the blue Mediterranean Sea. This is the car park to the rear of the harbour restaurants, and we're going to park up by the Paphos Castle and by the sunset viewing point, and the view is going to be quite simply to die for. Thanks for watching. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Look at that. Takes your breath away.